Hello, everybody. It's Mark with InHereTheyCome.com. Getting ready for the second leg of the Triple Crown series. Saturday, May 21st. We're like 3 days away from it right now. However, there will be no Triple Crown winner this year, as the big upset winner in the Kentucky Derby, Rich Strike, is skipping the Preakness and is going to wait to jump back in for the BELMONT Stakes. So it's a big disappointment that there's no chance of a Triple Crown winner this year. Keep in mind, the Preakness is also a 16th of the mile shorter than the Kentucky Derby. So, excuse me. So you might think that Epicenter is going to set up very nicely to be able to win this week, whereas he wasn't able to hang on to the lead in the Kentucky Derby. The surface at Pimlico is actually, it's a very different surface than the Churchill Downs. It doesn't look like there's going to be any rain on Saturday. There's always a chance of a late day shower. And, of course, the Preakness Stakes will be run late in the day on Saturday. However, everything looks to be warm. It could be very warm on Saturday in Baltimore. We're going to look at some trends in recent years of the Preakness Stakes that will help you handicapping this year's field. Keeping in mind, 37 of the last 43 Preakness Stakes winners came from the Kentucky Derby. They also ran in the Kentucky Derby. Usually not the Kentucky Derby winner, but they had participated in the Kentucky Derby race. As a matter of fact, last year, 3 of the runners in the field of 10 came from the Derby. And 2 of them, or was it all 3 of them, finished second, third, and fourth. They did not win the race. This year, we have a field of 9 runners, and 3 of them participated in the Kentucky Derby. And, of course, that was the favorite Epicenter, as well as the 4th place finisher Simplification, and like the 17th finisher, Happy Jack, California runner, is going to return to run in the Preakness Stakes. So we have 6 new shooters to take them on. And guess what? New shooters have been found in the Preakness Stakes Exacta in 14 of the last 19 years. And we're going to take a look at those here today. So it is critical that you keep that in mind. You got to give close handicapping attention to the new shooters. First here, we're just looking at recent favorites in the Preakness Stakes and how they favored. Last year, of course, the favorite was the Kentucky Derby winner, Medina Spirit. Ran 3rd, did not win. 2020, it was Authentic, Kentucky Derby winner, favored in the Preakness, finished 2nd. 2019, it was Improbable, the 5-2 favorite in the Preakness. Could do no better than finish 6th. Always Dreaming. Or Justify. Of course, Justify won, Triple Crown winner. Justify 1 is the favorite at 2-5 odds on. And in the 17, it was Always Dreaming, 6-5 favorite, ran 8th in the Preakness. 2016, Nyquist, the Kentucky Derby winner, 3-5 odds in the Preakness, finished no better than 3rd. And then in 2015, it was our other Triple Crown winner, American Pharoah, odds-on favorite, who did win the race. California Chrome in 2014, big odds-on favorite, also won the race. Orb, 3-5 favorite in the Preakness, finished 4th. Bodemeister, 3-2, another odds-on runner, ran 2nd. Animal Kingdom, 2-1 odds, ran 2nd. 2010, it was Super Saver at 9-5, the Kentucky Derby winner. Could do no better than finish 8th. No wonder Rich Strike did not show up in the Preakness Stakes. He wasn't going to win it either. Now, let's take a look at the new shooters in the Superfecta. The new shooters, last year, we had a winner. A new shooter won the race. That was Rombauer. He went off at his post-time odds of 12-1. Then you can see here in the Exacta, Trifecta, and Superfecta, they were all completed by Kentucky Derby runners. 2020, again, a new shooter won the race. And with the Kentucky, this actually, in 2020, and the Superfecta, new shooters made up 3 of the 4 spots, with the Kentucky Derby winner taking down second spot in the Preakness. And the winner that year was the filly Swiss Skydiver. Guess what? We have another filly this year as a new shooter. Secret Oath for D. Wayne Lucas. So just 2 years ago, a filly won. Could a filly win again this year? Of course she could. 2019, a Derby runner won the race, and that was War of Will. But look at that on the Superfecta. New shooters, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Odds of 29-1, 8-1, 13-1. Look at the odds on the new shooters. Man, that's what makes the payoffs in the Exacta, Trifectas, and Superfectas on the Preakness. Smaller fields, but we get decent-sized payoffs because of the new shooters hitting the Superfectas, if not winning the race. Continuing on, 2018, we got one new shooter ran 3rd at 26-1. Derby winner wins the race. That was Justify, of course. Everybody knew he'd win the race. But the new shooter at 26-1 helped to pay off in that Trifecta and Superfecta. 2017, new shooter wins the race. That was Cloud Computing for Chad Brown. And guess what? Who skipped the Kentucky Derby. Guess what? He's doing that again this year with early voting. Skipped the Derby, showing up in a Preakness. So in 2017, he went off at odds of 13-1 as the winner. We get a new shooter in 3rd spot at 32-1. The other 2 spots made up of the Derby runners. 2016, we get 2 more new shooters in the Superfecta. Running 2nd at 17-1 and coming in 4th for the bottom of the Super at 8-1. 2015, 2 new shooters in the Super. Ran 2nd at 28-1. Ran 3rd at 13-1. In 2015, that was American Pharoah's Triple Crown year. One is a favorite, but look, we get the big odds behind him with the new shooters. 2014, a little bit of an impact, not a big deal. Ran 3rd at 5-1 odds. 2013, no impact of new shooters. 2012, slate impact in the 4th spot of the Superfecta at 21-1 odds. Superfecta only paid $4.24 that year. But look at the Trifecta, it was $70.80 with a 21-1 in 4th, jumped that Super up to $4.24. Go to 2011, we have a new shooter in the 3rd spot at 16-1. Trifecta pays $1,401 with him there. 2010, new shooters in 2nd at 24-1, in 4th at 17-1. Look at that Superfecta payoff, $17,126. Trifecta, $2,771. We go to 2009, and a new shooter won the race. Guess at 3-2 odds, and guess who that was? Another filly, Rachel Alexander. So we've had 2 fillies win this race from 2009 on. Could this be the 3rd filly to win in recent years? Could be. 2008, 3 of the top 4 spots, new shooters. We got the favorite, Big Brown, that year winning the race. 40 to 1 in second, 22 to 1 in third, and 26 to 1. So we get a big odds-on favorite winning the race. It paid $2.40, but the superfecta still paid $1,192 because of the new shooters. 2007 Derby runners made up first, second, and third, and the new shooter came in fourth. 2006, new shooter won the race in 2006. That was Bernardini, 13 to 1 odds. And then we get a new shooter in the third spot at 29 to 1 odds. Superfecta that year paid $11,151. So if a new shooter wins a race, chances are we're going to get good payoffs in the exotic wagers. 2005, slight impact with a new shooter at 13 to 1 odds in second. 2005 is when Fleet Alex won the race. Should have won the Derby that year, but didn't. 2005, a little bit of an impact in the second spot, 13 to 1. 2004, we get an impact in second and third spots at 7 to 1 and 13 to 1. 2004 was Smarty Jones's year, winning as the favorite. Super ends up paying $2,900 with the big favorite on top. 2003, we get a 20 to 1 shot on a new face, new shooter coming in second. And in 2002, no impact in from the new shooters in the race. So as you can see, most years, new shooters can't have an impact in the superfecta, if not winning the race outright. Just a summary of the new shooters here. 5 of them, and in the last 19 years, 5 new shooters have won at average odds of 10 to 1. We have 9 new shooters come in second at average odds of 24 to 1. We get 9 more new shooters run third at average odds of 20 to 1. And then there were 7 new shooters finished fourth for the bottom of the superfecta at average odds of 19 to 1. Who are the new shooters going to be this year? Is one of them going to be the winner? Or is it going to be in the Exacta in the second spot? So you got 5 wins, 9 seconds, 14 out of the last 19 years, a new shooter has been in the Exacta. Here's just a summary of last 10 years payouts in the Preakness Stakes. For the $2 win, the average is $15.20. $2 Exacta, $179. $2 trifecta is average $1,175, and the $1 superfecta over the last 10 years has averaged $7,117. So they're not humongous hundreds of $1,000 payoffs like we saw in the Kentucky Derby 2 weeks ago, but if we get a $7,000 average dollar superfecta, we'll take that. Here's the field for this year. So it's a field of 9. We always get a smaller field. The max is 14, but most years it's a relatively small field. So we've got 9, which is a decent size of field this year. Epicenter has made the morning line favorite at 6 to 5, and he should be, based on his Kentucky Derby race. Definitely the one to beat. However, I think he can be beat. The other Derby runners coming in from the one hole is Simplification. He's got a morning line of 6 to 1, and then Happy Jack, the 6 horse, 30 to 1. Happy Jack can close if he's running a little bit closer. I mean, somebody could sneak into that superfecta. Chad Brown with early voting, 5 horse, and then Lucas with his filly Secret Oath, the 4 spot at 9 to 2 odds, early voting 7 to 2. So this is going to be an exciting race, even without the Kentucky Derby winner. This is going to be an exciting race. And there most definitely could be surprises in the outcome. Post 1 has not been good. Only 3 winners in the last 59 years. This year it's Simplification. It's got the 1 hole. And he's probably okay there. He usually comes on late, so I'm getting squeezed or anything. He should be okay, but it's not the place to be. Post 2 isn't a heck of a lot better. Only 2 winners in the last 35 years. And this year it's Creative Minister. And he's the guy that's been supplemented for $150,000 to get into the race. So his connections most certainly feel that he's going to hit the board. And he should, no doubt, for being supplemented for $150,000. But as far as getting a win, the 2-hole isn't the best place to be. Epicenter, our favorite, draws post 8. The last winner that came out of post 8 was in 2006. That's like 16 years ago. Bernardini in 2006. And Bernardini paid $27.80. Epicenter's not going to pay that. He will definitely be the post-time favorite. Favorites in the Preakness Stakes. Remember, favorites have only won 10 of the last 26. And most recently, they've only won 3 of the last 12, and 2 of those 3 were Triple Crown winners. Justify and American Pharoah. Epicenter is not going to be a Triple Crown winner. So it looks like it's best to bet against the favorite. Odds-on favorites, Epicenter is not going to be an odds-on favorite, so we don't have to worry about that this year. But odds-on favorites are 21 for 33, hitting at 64%. 6 of the last 9 all lost. No, we're not going to have that this year. Only 2 winners since 1911 had post-time odds of greater than 20-1. So we're not looking for 20-1. So our average payoffs is like $15 for a $2 win. So we're looking at more like 7-1, 6-1, 7-1 is an average odds for the winner in the Preakness Stakes. You can get our Preakness Stakes picks we'll make available that you can download off of our website, which entails our Preakness Stakes profile. Our picks will include our selections for the win, the Exacta, Trifecta, Superfecta, Super High Five, and the Black Eyed Susan Preakness Double. Did you guys see where the guy down there in the Twin Spires customer hit the high five in the Kentucky Derby for some ungodly amount of money? How much was that? And he didn't even know he won the bet. The Super High Five paid $741,000.18, and he didn't even know he won it until Twin Spires called him a couple of days later to let him know that how much taxes they were taking out of it. And he said, "Oh, crap, I didn't even know I won it." Big surprise, $731,000. Anyways, we provide you with a wagering strategy to maximize your coverage for the Superfecta and the Trifecta without having to box the entire field. Our Preakness Stakes picks are only $25, and you can sign up for them now on our website, and then they'll be available to download on Thursday morning. We also make available our full card selections. It's a great racing card on the Preakness Stakes. 14 races on the card. It features 6 graded stakes races plus 4 additional listed stakes races. So you'll get on our full card picks. It'll include our top picks and exactas and trifectas and superfectas for each one of them, along with the daily doubles. Will be 13 daily doubles, 12 rolling pick 3s, and there's 3 pick 4s and 2 pick 5s on the racing card. They're nice wagers to get in on, as well as the 20-cent rainbow pick 6. You can get the full card picks for another $10 for only $35 off our website. And here are on the graded stakes races, the top 5 graded stakes races on the card, what the average payouts have been over the last 10 years. So you can see there in the Preakness, the win is $15.20. The dinner party stakes is the next best. That's at $12.84. And then you have the Gallarat and the Chick Lang and the Maryland Sprint Stakes. But then you look in the exactas, the average looks to be best to play in the Preakness and the Gallarat. And the trifecta is best in the Preakness and the dinner party in the Gallarat. And then the superfectas aren't bad all the way across all 5 of these stakes races. all except for the Maryland Sprint Stakes. They're all over $1,000 for a dollar payoff in that. So make sure you get involved in these wagers. They'll be included in our full card picks. So the 50-cent wagers, the early pick 5 starts in race 2. The early pick 4 starts in race 3. The middle pick 4 starts in race 6. And then the 20-cent rainbow pick 6 starts in race 8. And then we have the late pick 5 starting in race 9 and the late pick 4 in race 10. So it's going to be a great day of wagering for horse players and some opportunities to cash in on some frequently on tickets. Remember, everybody got our Kentucky Derby stakes. We did hit the Exacta for $4,000, $4,100 when we suggested to do a bottom wheel Exacta ball with Epicenter as well as our top pick, Messier, who died really quick there in the stretch run. But that allowed us, our wagering strategy allowed us to cash in on that Exacta for $4,100. So I hope everybody had that. So you'll get our wagering strategy and our picks for the Preakness Stakes as well as our full card picks for each of the races. Also, when you can go out to our website and hearthecome.com, look around. Again, we keep the results of our picks up there. We don't take them down whether good, bad, or indifferent. So when you go out there, there's a history of our Preakness Stakes picks. We've done very well in those, cashing in on everything, the trifectas and the superfectas and everything. But you'll be able to look around and see like the last 10, 12 years of history of our picks. We leave them up. We don't take them down, good, bad, or indifferent. Full transparency. Nothing hiding here. But you can go out there and you can sign up for both the Preakness and the BELMONT Stakes if you haven't already signed up for our Triple Crown packages. Preakness Day at Pimlico, we're only a few days away, so weather's going to be good. It's not going to be raining, sunny skies. It's going to be in the 80s. Might even hit the 90 degrees this weekend. So it's going to be a great day of racing. I want to thank everybody for watching, and good luck with your picks, your plays. Again, go ahead and take a look at our website, and you can sign up for our picks and everything out there as well. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.